Free education. A complete DAV solution.
Dave School Class 8 History. Lesson 9 Establishment of Company Rule in India. We have already discussed about the lesson, so now we do the exercises of this lesson.
1. Where is Fort William located? A. Bombay. B. Calcutta. C. Kochi. D. Madras. Answer: Calcutta. 2. The Battle of Plassey was fought in the year A. 1754. B. 1755. C. 1756. D. 1757. Answer: 1757. 3. Which ruler was killed in the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War? A. Hyder Ali. B. Shah Alam. A. Nizam-ul-Mulk. D. Tipu Sultan. Answer: Tipu Sultan. 4. The first Governor-General of British India was A. Robert Clive. B. Warren Hastings. C. Lord Dalhousie. D. Lord Wellesley. Answer: Warren Hastings. 5. In which battle Siraj-ud-Dowlah was defeated by Robert Clive? A. Battle of Panipat. B. Battle of Buxar. C. Battle of Plassey. D. Battle of Wandiwash. Answer: Battle of Plassey. B. Fill in the blanks. 1. Arcot was the capital of Carnatic. 2. Robert Clive built small army units at Presidency settlements. 3. Duplex was called back to France in disgrace. 4. Diwani means the right to collect land revenue. 5. Second Anglo-Mysore War ended with the Treaty of Mangalore in 1784. C. Match the following. A. B1. Lord Wellesley. B. Governor-General of India in 1798. 2. Tiger of Mysore. D. Tipu Sultan. 3. Lord Dalhousie. A. Greatest annexationist. 4. Anwar ud Din. C. Nawab of Carnatic. 5. Mir Qasim. E. Nawab of Bengal. D. Answer these questions. Question 1. Which Portuguese explorer discovered the sea route to India? How did this mark the beginnings of European era in India? Answer 1. Vasco da Gama was the Portuguese explorer who discovered the sea route to India. By the 16th century, the Portuguese had established their colony in Goa. In the next century, India became a popular destination for a large number of European traders, adventurers and missionaries from England, Spain, France, Holland, etc. Question 2. Why did the European trading companies set up trade centers in coastal areas? Answer 2. The establishment of trading centers in coastal areas was very beneficial for the companies. They could easily buy spices, cotton textiles, indigo and saltpeter at cheap rates from India and sell them in Europe and America at high price. Also, in those days there were no other routes except water routes. Hence, the trading companies had no choice. Question 3. What was the policy of divide and rule adopted by the British? What was its impact on the Indian princes? Answer 3. The Indian rulers often fought with one another on some issue or the other. The East India Company established friendly relations with the local princes to get more profits. The Indian rulers sought the help of the English military to settle their internal rivalries among the Indian rulers. The British introduced the policy of divide and rule. As a result, the Indian princes became mere puppets in the hands of the English. Question 4. Describe the causes and the consequences of the First Carnatic War. Answer 4. The First Carnatic War was the result of Austrian Succession War that took place in 1740 between Austria and Prussia. England and France entered opposite sides in this war. Commodore Barnett, the British naval officer arrived into India with troop. But the French proposed peace with British. The Nawab of Carnatic, Anwar ud Din, also ordered that there should not be any war. So, Commodore Barnett returned to England, but Dupleix did not keep his promise and attacked Madras and occupied it. The British complained to the Nawab. He declared war against the French. The battle took place in 1746. In this battle Anwar ad-Din was defeated by the French. Question 5. How did the assumption of Diwani benefit the East India Company? Answer 5. Right to collect Diwani by the British began a dual government in Bengal. The Nawab looked after the administration and the company controlled the army, the judiciary and the revenue collection of Bengal. This arrangement gave immense power to the British without any responsibility. Answer these questions. 1. How did East India Company become an imperial power in India? Explain. Answer. 1. The East India Company was established as a trading company. It took advantage of the political instability and took over the control of a large part of India. 2. The company set up trading ports in Surat and the 3 presidency settlements at Fort William in Bengal, Fort St. George in Madras and the Bombay Castle. 3. They established friendly relations with the local princes to further their profits. The Indian princes became mere puppets in the hands of the British. 4. The Indian princes signed alliances to secure the help of the English military to settle their internal rivalries. 5. The company's victory in the Battle of Plassey and then in the Battle of Buxar strengthened its route in India. 2. What is meant by a dual government? How did it lead to public suffering? Answer. Dual government began in Bengal when the British got the right to collect Diwani. Under this system, the Nawab looked after the administration and the company controlled the army, the judiciary and the revenue collection of Bengal. This arrangement gave immense power to the British without any responsibility. Subsequently, suffering of the general public started. Thousands of people died in the Bengal famine in 1770, but the company did not help the victims and the Nawab did not have the resources. Question 3. The Battle of Buxar was a turning point in India. Give arguments to support the statement. Answer. The Battle of Buxar was very important in the history of India. The East India Company's victory in this battle established British colonial rule in Bengal Presidency and subsequent expansion of British control all over India. The battle was beneficial for the expansion of the power of the East India Company. It gained the rule and the Diwani the right to collect the revenue from Bengal, which included Bihar and Orissa. Question 4. What was the importance of the Battle of Plassey? Answer. The Battle of Plassey is generally thought to signify the start of British rule in India. It was fought between the forces of East India Company under Robert Clive and the army of Siraj ud Daulah at Plassey. Robert Clive easily won the battle with the help of Mir Jafar, who wanted to become the Nawab. The British consolidated their position in Bengal by making Mir Jafar the Nawab of Bengal. He gifted large sums of money and 24 parganas of Bengal to the British. 1. What was the main reason for the defeat of Siraj ud Daulah at the Battle of Plassey? Ans. The Indian soldiers took bribe and threw away their weapons. As a result, Siraj ud Daulah was defeated by Robert Clive. Question 2. If you would have been in place of Mr. Jafar, what would you have done and why? Answer. If I were in place of Mir Jafar, I did not adopt this unfair means to fulfill my selfish motive. Mir Jafar was an Indian citizen, though he was a commander-in-chief also. We should be sincere and honest to our job and duty. But when our job compels us to work to weaken our motherland, We can be dishonest to our job as our motherland is the first than our job. Something to do. Question. A. Why did the Britishers force the Indian farmers to grow indigo? Answer. A. Indigo plantation became an extremely profitable venture in the 17th and 18th centuries due to high demands from Europe. Question. B. Why were Indian farmers hesitant to grow indigo? Answer. B. Indian farmers were hesitant to grow indigo for the following reasons. Indigo had to be cultivated on the best soils in which peasants preferred to cultivate rice. Indigo had deep roots and it exhausted the soil rapidly. After an indigo harvest, the land could not be sown with rice. Moreover, the price that the farmers were paid for this crop was as low as 2.5% of the actual market price of their produce. As a result, farmers never profited from their work. They were pushed endlessly into a debt that they could rarely even pay off within. Three. Prepare a tabular chart of the Carnatic Wars, the Anglo-Maratha Wars, the Anglo-Mysore Wars and the Anglo-Sikh War.
अगर आपने अभी तक मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करें और अधिक से अधिक स्टूडेंट्स और टीचर्स को शेयर करें। बेल आइकन को जरूर से प्रेस करें ताकि जैसे ही कोई नया एजुकेशनल वीडियो आए तो आपको नोटिफिकेशन मिल जाए।